Pin My Setup, episode number 216, recorded live on April 13th, 2017. I'm Matt Philly at Matt Philly. That's Tom at Thomas Philly. Producer, what up? Producer, dude.
What up?
Okay, cool. Yeah, pinmysetup.com/Q or pinmysetup.com/perks. Skip the freaking wait, which is insane. Get on the next episode, $25. It helps support the show. We appreciate it, but if you don't do it, then whatever, you're a loser. I'm just kidding. But yeah, let's hop into the first set of the day, submitted by Harry, who's 14. Harry, I'm gonna make an assumption here. He didn't say it in his email. He said in his email he feels like his setup's finally complete. God damn it, Tom, you ruined the whole thing.
Don't know how you're gonna go there.
Okay, well, I'm gonna make an assumption based on the top right of the setup and even the top left and even the flight simulator stuff and all that. My dude likes planes. And then I saw the next photo and I'm like, my dude likes planes. Pretty sure those are from an actual plane.
Yeah.
Good old 737. I act like I know everything about planes. Those look like they have some like recliner options though. That's some pretty high quality chairs. Right
yeah.
there.
Did he just like, he's like, I'm going to take this seat. And he starts walking out with it. Like, just like unscrews it. And all
yeah,
that.
right. It's like, have a good day, sir. It's like, yeah. It's like, are you really taking those seats? Like, yeah. Like,
I'm really taking them.
Go for it. But yeah, I think it's very interesting. I know obviously the time that the photo was taking, I'm going to make the assumption since he has the flight. I don't know. I would say that's a background, a wallpaper, seeing as the taskbar is shown.
Yeah.
So I hope he actually doesn't leave his flight simulator stuff like right there, you know, instead of pushing that to the side, because look at where the mouse and all that goes. So I'm just going to make the assumption he put it there for the photo. If not, stupid. But yeah, I think the actual setup is pretty cool. Maybe more with planes like on the desk would be cool. But I think, you know, obviously you don't want to overdo it. And yeah, I mean, you must really enjoy going on planes, because I hate sitting in airplane seats, especially how tight they are. But my dude takes naps in them and stuff. He's like, this is fun.
A lot of people are making United jokes, but we're not going to.
Hey, drop your best United Airlines joke meme in the comment section down below. Best one will get pinned. I'll tell you that. dudes. But really, I mean, I think I would just reaccommodate the setup a little bit, you know. It's a joke. You know, my favorite one, the guy is Vietnamese. Obviously he's not Chinese, but I love like new United Airlines in-flight food service is now being offered. It's Chinese takeout. Ba-dum-bum. But yeah, I think the setup is great. The cable underneath that goes across to the subwoofer, if you're able to get that a little bit lower down and kind of run it along the carpet and the molding, that gotta be good. I really started to almost mess up the word, so I changed accents and saved myself there. But yeah, I think it's just a good, simple, straight to the point setup. It's not anything that makes my pants drop. It's just like, that's pretty badass. That looks like fun, you know? Looks like a fun, good old time.
I like the stuff that he has. That's cool.
Yeah. It's good, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's good. I like it though. Really, it's a unique room. Speaking of United, I meant to say unique. Next setup, Andreas, 16, used setup for gaming and schoolwork, and the theme is green and black. Don't mind that purple light bulb. My dude, now you're colorblind. And what is that, a red chair? I mean, red or orange headphones? Yeah, that's why I tell people don't tell me your theme, because chances are I'm just going to be a dick about it anyway. We're not really seeing too much black in the setup, so again, you know, I'm really just kind of disappointed in what you had to say there. So what I meant by saying, like, you know, the segue, the transition to the setup was interesting rooms. You know, this is a very small, tight room. This actually reminds me of like my high school, where they had a little thing where they put the plants in it. It was like a little green room, remember? And it's like super small.
It's like a patio kind of thing.
Yeah, and it's like, that's what this looks like. It kind of like a small little, I mean, it's weird because it has a closet, which I think, oh no, that's not a closet. That's just the
door thing, kind of. I don't know.
Because, yeah, I guess so, because in the second photo, you look in that little nook corner. I was assuming the doorway was over there, but I don't think that would make sense. Even then, opening those dresser drawers, probably bang right into the, I don't know. It's very interesting. So, okay, yeah, so that's got to be the door. I don't know, whoever designed this room needs to be like thrown off a bridge, because it doesn't really make sense. But I think, and this is not meant to be mean, Andreas, even though it is mean, you made it even worse by putting stuff in the spot that you did. I get that you wanted to be up against a wall, but you have to think about what you did in what the result of that was. Your door is now permanently open, you know, because where the desk is. And in addition to that, you're even... Think about how much room your chair has. Whereas if you were to put the desk against where the TV is, how much room you would have. You'd be able to like slide up into your desk, you know? And then you have this balcony patio furniture in the room as well, in probably the worst spot. I don't fully understand the positioning of everything. Personally, I would like to actually use the door in my room if I had a door. Well, I have a door. I'm just saying, like, if I have a door, I'd like to be able to use it. So it doesn't really make sense. I don't think the TV is really too safe on the piece of furniture you even have it on. I definitely think some moving around is going to be necessary to have a good setup. You know, the second photo, that part's cool. It's open, it's empty, it's good, whatever. The other part, I think, is very confusing. It really needs some work. So rearrange the desk, figure out if you're actually going for a legitimate green and black theme, or are you going for green and black but you're colorblind theme. It's just a little weird to me. So I definitely think I can't even... if the desk was at the other spot, like I said, you'd actually be able to take a normal photo of the setup. Here, I can't really give you too much with critiquing on the setup because I can't see the damn thing. My dude's got two mice, you know? He's got, I don't know, hopefully...
He's got a PS3 standing up. That looks like the same slick wrap that I have on my PS4.
Wow, you want a cookie?
I'm just saying.
You want a cookie, dude? It's a PS3, though, dude.
I'm just saying, like, he has the same slick wraps color. Like,
I don't know, dude. I think you're just tripping balls right now. Oh, the third photo. Forgot about that. Yeah, you made it even worse by even sending that photo in the first place.
Yeah.
It didn't really help you there. Next setup is submitted by a fellow Matthew. Matthew is 15 years old. His
and
Instagram...
has 30 photos to work with.
Yeah, we have like 87. So I really kept all the photos in because it does kind of paint the picture of what he's working with and what he's going for theme and how terrible his cable management is. And, you know, and there's one more. That one, yeah. So I was like, whatever, I'll just put him in. So his Instagram is thecoolpanda16_photography. First set of advice would be probably get a better username because that's just like, it's like, yeah, my name's thecoolpanda16, but also I do photography. So let's throw an underscore in and the whole word photography, not just like photos or something. But in the first photo, we'll start there. We'll go through. We'll tell a story. We'll have a great time. He's got Peter Griffin. Yeah. Oh, God, this setup's awful. Yeah. No? Okay. So I think out of sight, out of mind is absolutely, you know, it's a no-go for me. And I think the problem is you just have so much shit on the desk that you really don't need. And that goes for the second photo as well. My dude likes to draw. He likes to have his lenses there, lens caps. He likes to have a little bit of everything just sitting on the desk, you know? So I think you got to condense. You got to get yourself some storage, put that away, make it clean, you know? Everything under the monitors. Yo, first photo. We're staying on the first photo. Like everything under the monitors and all that. Like, don't you agree that's just too much?
It's a lot, yeah. I mean, it's not terrible, but I just like little things.
It's terrible.
It's not awful. It's not like, oh my God.
See, you make me look bad because you never are mean. Rip them apart. Make Matthew cry.
It's really not even a lot.
It's actually a lot. It's
like 5 things you take out and then
no, he's got wristbands, little pocket things, iPods, a little Tesla thing, a little stand, a Peter Griffin, sound bar, tons of highlighters and pencils, and you know, just too much shit. You gotta condense, you gotta clean it up. Third photo, you know, you're in probably, I'm gonna assume those are 2 closet doors, which by the way, is one of them for Narnia, or why do you have 2 doors? I feel like that's just weird.
Yes, the 3 doors. I don't know. It's just so weird.
Yeah, because I would hope that those 2 doors aren't in and out of the room. Like maybe one of them's for the bathroom, one's for the closet kind of thing. But I would hope the one to the right of your setup is the main door. Otherwise, that's the worst spot ever. And like, what if you have one of the doors open and someone else opens the other door? It's like, oh, God damn it. You know, like it becomes a whole problem. It just seems like very...
Structurally, it's just not a sound room.
Yeah. The contractor's like, we have a lot of room, but I'm thinking I'll put the good old closet in the bathroom.
Let's put doors next to each other, so in case they open, they collide together.
Yeah, and normally what they'll do in a house is they'll have you go from bedroom to bathroom to closet, like it's all one straightaway thing. So it's just very interesting. Yeah. I'm not really too sure. I guess if there's ever a fire, you have quite a few options of how to get out of the room. Fourth photo, cable management. I gave you a 2. I don't know why I even gave you a 2. I should have given you a 0. Obviously, there was no attempt. Unless the attempt was to suffocate and kill the cables. I think he did a pretty good job there. Poor things. And then, the fifth photo, he's got license plates and a Model S thing. And then he's got in the sixth photo, like the front bumper of a Tesla. So again, this dude loves Tesla. We saw it on his desk. We saw it all throughout the room. Utilize the wall space, get some cool stuff, hang it up, make it look good. Also, how do you use the TV? That doesn't make sense to me. If you're on your bed, I mean, I don't know how you see the TV unless it's on a movable mount. And if so, you move the mount and then the front Tesla thing falls off, and that's completely...
But in the fifth photo, he has a TV too, like next to his bed.
No, that's from his desk.
It is?
Yeah.
Oh, okay, yeah. It's just
it's like confusing because he could have just taken a nice one photo and it would have been sufficient, but like he could have opened the door to his bathroom or whatever and just been like, but he didn't. So anyways, interesting setup. I think it's just kind of start completely over, make sure that's really the best spot for the desk, make sure you can actually use the TV, really build theme. I don't know. Okay. Next set is submitted by Saif. He's 14, and we don't know anything about him other than the fact that I don't know. I don't know anything about him. So pretty interesting here. The cable management's not anything to call home about. It's just kind of like whatever. The first photo, he's got a microphone, but no, he doesn't have a stand, and it's like a condenser. So he holds it and he's like, "Hello, ladies and gentlemen." And when he goes to actually play games, he can't because he has to hold the microphone. Okay. So yeah, he goes like this. He's like, "Okay, everybody." And it's like choking him out basically because that's a thick THICC microphone. Obviously, you need to do something with your headphones, cable management coming out of the monitor. That should be gone. You know what I mean? It's a weird desk. We don't even know what the full desk looks like underneath. On top, we don't really. Well, actually, underneath, yes, obviously. But I mean, on top, we don't get to see what the complete picture, I guess you could say, literally, and whatever. The one little bit of ambient lighting is cool, even though you have red headphones, red LEDs on your keyboard. Everything else is blue. I don't know. But I mean, it's a simple, straight to the point setup. I don't think the PC's in a great spot, but where else can you really put it? It's just kind of an unfortunate series of events. You know what I mean?
Yeah. What type of desk is that anyway? I don't know how tall it goes up.
Yeah, I don't know. I would just love to see the hutch, but the hutch looks like it's 8 miles away. You know? Interesting. Next setup is submitted by Ryan, who's 21. He used it for design work and gaming. And a year ago, he was only a console gamer, but now he's built his own PC. He's also a huge Harry Potter and Zelda fan, which is dope. I didn't get anything Harry Potter at first glance. Maybe I'm not looking hard enough, but all I see is Zelda, which obviously there's nothing wrong with that. But you did an amazing job with Zelda. Spoiler, I'll let you guys know. I don't think I've ever played Zelda anything. I wear a Zelda shirt all the time because I got it for free on a loot crate, and it's like one of the softest shirts to ever touch my nipples, so I always wear it. But I've never played it, so yeah, sorry. Even though I would love to get a Nintendo Switch, but I also don't want to have to, spend $60 on a game for a freaking Nintendo Switch. Dude, what the hell? But yeah, I think, you did an awesome job with just sort of putting everything in its place. Obviously the shelving unit, it's a little close to the entertainment setup, but your entertainment setup is going as far over as it possibly can. It's already touching the frame if you look to the right side of the photo. So obviously, like, you can't move that at all. So, I mean, technically it's not like the best spot for the shelving unit, but I'm sure you barely use it, and it's more than sufficient. But I like how you have a separate piece for the PC because you could fully utilize the actual desk with the dual monitors and the speakers. They're all in the perfect spot. It looks really, really, really cool. And then I like you have the decal on your PC, and you have some LED strips that really work. I just think it's a really nice combination of furniture and accessories and stuff like that. It's pretty cool. Now, the one thing that I was kind of not too in love with was just kind of like how you arranged the wall. Yeah, it's only 3 posters and a shield, but I think you could have made it look a lot nicer. And what I mean by that is maybe the shield goes above the TV, and then you put the 2 smaller posters above the actual setup, and then you could fit the other poster on the other. I just feel like because it doesn't, the one Zelda poster doesn't line up with the TV, it looks off, and then the shield is a lot higher up and a lot more in the corner. It just looks off to me. I don't know if everybody else gets the same vibe, but that's just how I feel. Do you agree with that, Tom?
I agree with that. It's weirdly placed, at least the shield. I mean, I think the posters are fine, but then you have to move everything around if you're moving the shield.
Yeah.
So.
And actually, doesn't Cameron have like a cool Zelda sword? Like,
yeah, I think so.
We got it at Comic-Con one year, and it's like dope as hell. You should get the sword to go with it. That way you can fill up that space. But I do think, you know, it's a really cool room. It's a chill place to hang out, and you have the theme. It's nice. It works. I like it. Bravo. Right?
Yeah, you did a great job. You know, the furniture there, it's like, I feel like I wish the furniture was more like cohesive like throughout, but I understand, you know, making the furniture work with what you have. Yeah. So I think you did a great job. Yeah,
obviously when you get your own place, or if you're in your own place, like down the road, if you get a bigger space, you'll want to probably start over or like kind of connect the pieces a little bit better. But yeah, you did a good job keeping them together. Okay, next up is Jordan. He's 14. He likes to skimboard and jet ski. Wow, Jordan, chill out, dude.
Dude, I see that all over your setup, dude.
Yeah. I see skimboards. I see jet skis all over the place, dude. Really, though, there's no theme in here at all. I think we could all agree. Also, I should probably mute that.
Yeah.
I should probably mute that. Also, guess what? Fun fact of the day. The right speaker is not supposed to be lifted by said subwoofer. Why in the hell would you ever think that was a good idea unless you do have a problem where your left ear is a lot lower and your right ear is almost on the top of your head? If that's the case, I apologize. But even then, your subwoofer is meant to be on your floor. Right, Tom?
Yep.
Yeah, so what are you doing, Jordan? What are you doing?
Jordan's trying to be silly. You know, he's got the TV in a weird spot. Yeah, it just seems like
he has a mini fridge in a spot that I don't even think is comfortable to use because of that piece, that board piece, right?
It's not the great desk.
Think about opening that door, Tom. What's going to happen? Are you going to get your arm stuck?
No, but it'd be hard to get out.
Why wouldn't you get your arm stuck?
It's easily to put your arm through. Once you open it up, you just put your arm.
Because if you put it to the left of the one plank, then when you go to open it, you can't open it all the way because your arm is there. You'd have to come in around the side, open it. It's just too much work for a Coca-Cola. It just is.
I just wish he had room on his desk top to put it, but he doesn't.
Yeah, but that would be like a huge pop of red. My dude would have to then go for a red theme.
And he can because he doesn't have anything that gives it off. LEDs you can change, and that's it.
Yeah, I agree. I think I just had that in mind on the desk. Although it's really nothing in this scenario, it looks a little more messy than it actually is. You know, get an actual headphone stand, get a controller little station. If you do that, that'll clean it up. You know, you don't need the LED remote right there. But like literally, you just clean this stuff up. Boom! Like put the subwoofer on the floor. It'll look way more open than it actually is. And of course, cable management's awful. And you're not supposed to have those pieces hanging out of the TV too. Like that's just, oh my god, like.
They're like earbuds.
Yeah, I mean, obviously it makes sense. This dude put a subwoofer on his desk, so he doesn't know how to actually do simple things. But come on, dude. God, yeah, you got to do something about this. You got to utilize that wall space. I know bezel's fatter than your mom, but that doesn't even trigger me this time. I mean, it's just the finger smudges and shit all over it. I mean, do you like make out with your TV? What are you doing?
You can see in his reflection, he's got some Kleenex.
Oh, God. Exposed.
Dun, dun, dun.
But yeah, that's all I gotta say for you, dude. I'm gonna hop on over to the other dude, Alexander. He's 13. He likes playing games and hanging out with his friends.
I don't see your friends here. Why don't
yeah, right.
Where's your theme? Friends.
Yeah, get screwed, dude.
He's got friends right there. There you go.
Oh yeah, it's like the TV show Friends. Really though. I love that it has to be sent as a night photo. God forbid we ever saw it with the lights on.
LEDs look so cool, dude.
Hey,
yeah. Oh, that's pretty good.
It is pretty good.
Thank you for the subscription. You know, great setup though. Super straight to the point. He said that the show really inspired him to actually take time with his cable management and get it to work nicely, and he did a great job with it. Other than that one cable coming out of the monitor, which could be fed around that. You could fix it. You could put it down the back of the stand.
It looks very tight. Like he's like he did cable management like wrong enough to have that cable so tight where he could easily just hide it.
Yeah, it's probably like a 3-inch cable. He's like, God damn it, fit. But everything else about it is pretty cool. I think, you know, at first I wasn't a huge fan of the PC being there because there's nothing to really see inside. There's nothing, you know, super exciting about it. But you don't have to put it on the floor. It will kind of free up the desk to put more theme-related things onto the corners of the desk. But you don't have to. I think it's fine. I think it works. You do have the shelf above, which to the left, which looks pretty awesome from what I can see. But again, it's dark. We can't really get the full idea. I think it's fine though. But really, that small photo above your monitor, although it's probably like, you know, means something to you, like burn it, get something bigger. It'll look a lot nicer. Get a big picture of Snorlax instead of just, you know, doing a whole Jesus thing and nailing him to the damn wall.
The weirdest thing I've ever seen.
Yeah. He's like, oh yeah, my Lord and Savior Snorlax. Ding, ding, ding. Gets him into the wall. Yeah, I think though it's a cool setup with a lot of potential, but just work on the theme portion and you'll be set. Final setup of the day, submitted by Jacob. He's 20. This was his setup on episode 112. He's a junior in college studying criminal justice, and he now has a 5-month-old son named Jace, who will be a gamer in no time, according to Jacob. So this is what it was. Let's see what it is. Bang, 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 bang. Nickelodeon. Anyways, so this setup is overwhelming in a good way for some people. Some people still say it's too much, which I agree to an extent. My eyes are like, where do I look first? Which is an exciting thing. Again, the way I am with boxes, dude, those 2 boxes would look better in the garbage than they would up there, because I have a hard time even noticing that you have pop vinyls, which are sick as hell, because of the box. And also, is that like it's like, I guess that's the window frame that he's covering.
Yeah, there's a little curtain on it.
Yeah, it's like very interesting. It's like 3-dimensionally confusing, if that makes sense. A lot of people in the chat are like saying that their eyes are hurting right now. But you guys have to agree, he did a great job with everything. I mean, let's just break it down. Let's look at the cable management photo first. That is
cable management. Yes,
thank you, Tom. That is it. That is how you do it. I mean, that's like really nice. A lot of time went into that. Great job. I love it. Now, as far as the actual setup itself, looking out of sight, out of mind as we zoom into the desk itself, is there anything on there that he's not using? No. It's perfect. He has only what he needs there. And he also didn't have any space for speakers. So instead of just, you know, putting them in awkwardly or making it look like shit, he mounted them above. Looks really cool. You know, I'm sure because those are big, they fill up the room pretty nicely, and it's not an issue at all. You have a microphone with the red arm and everything that's easily accessible at any time. Really great job there. The PC is great. It fits the theme. You know, Darth Vader on the left, that bust is perfect because it fills up an empty amount of space, but matches perfectly. You know, the light in the corner I think is a little weird. I don't necessarily understand what because it looks like all it's doing is putting a harsh light at the black curtain, and that's it. Like, it's not actually
doing anything.
Yeah, it's not necessarily like spotlighting anything. If anything, maybe you could come up with a way to like mount it to the ceiling and then have it highlight the pop vinyl shelf or something. That'd be cool. Or put like a little battery LED strip against the back of that. Something like that would be pretty cool. But don't really understand the light going on over there. Let me know what you guys think. And then yeah, I think that it's a really nice setup. It's pretty straightforward. It works well. People are saying the desk looks dirty. I think that's the design
or something like that.
Yeah. It's like marble. I don't know if it's marble. It's like thick, fat ass material that's meant to have that design. You know, like a kitchen countertop. That way, when you spill shit, like, God damn it, my oatmeal! Doesn't matter because it already looks like shit was there. But yeah, I think the main thing is just, for some people, this is going to burn your eyeballs. For others, maybe not so much. What were your thoughts? Was it like overwhelming?
I feel like the picture's not overwhelming. I feel like maybe if you were in person, it would be a lot more overwhelming. Like the colors would be more like vibrant and all that. It kind of hurt my eyes if it was in real life, but I don't think the photo is like too overwhelming. I understand where people are coming from, where it's like, oh my God, there's a lot going on. My eyes hurt. The LEDs, so much red. Like, but I really don't have a problem with it.
Yeah, that's true. yeah, I think it's a pretty straightforward setup. I don't have too much to say about it. I mean, it's great and all, but I can't put my finger on it. Maybe you guys in the comments can let me know what it is about the setup that you maybe don't love, because I think there's just something that's just not, that can be improved, that's not working. I don't know. Let me know what you guys think, and we'll go from there. But that is it for this episode. Obviously, we have to do some scores. By the way, congratulations, Jacob, on your newborn son. That's great.
Yeah.
Good job. Okay, Harry, 80. Andreas, 72. Matthew, 54. God damn, you're lucky. Saif, 62. Ryan, 88. Jordan, 58. Alexander, 80. Jacob, 96. That's all we got for this episode of Pimp My Setup, episode number 216. We're live on April 13th, 2017. Why is it making this sound? Thanks for watching. We'll see you on Sunday. F this shit.